There we go. Hello everyone and welcome back to another Tuesday where we're gonna be doing Pokemon Let's Go Eevee Monotype Ghost Monotype run. People arrived early, I guess. ADO 3 hours? 3 hours ago? Damn, you were early today. And hi Solophone for just stopping by. We at the cusp of the end of this journey. I'd assume that it's probably going to be at least today and next week before we're done, because there's also all the legendary Pokemon. But as far as goes for the league, I'm hoping we'll be able to make it through the Victory Road today. And once we're through Victory Road, we will get to the point where we can start debating whether or not we're strong enough to take on the Pokemon League of the Kanto. Of the Kanto region. But until then, I need to remember how to get there. It's this way, yes. So last time we fought our rival over here, so we don't have to deal with that again. No more trace over here. Say there's not a trace left of him for the time being. If I look or sound kind of derpy today, it's because I'm super tired. Didn't get much sleep last night. Just a disclaimer, not an excuse. I didn't get much sleep last night and I had to return to the office today rather than working from home. So I'm drained, but I had to go and stream anyway because I want to have a nice chill time with some Pokemon. So hopefully it won't be infuriating to go through the... Am I slightly too low? There. It won't be infuriating to go through the Victory Road. But first... need to show all our badges. Hey there, Vox! All our badges to all these nice gentlemen in... Honestly, if it wasn't because I knew they were guards, I'd say that they look more like delivery guys. There's a Pokeball here. Yeah, Golden Nana berries aren't really gonna do anything for us, considering that we're not gonna be catching anything because we have everything already. Rainbow Badge. I am already getting tangled up in cables. There we go. So, once we reach the lead, is that a trainer? Oh no, that's another badge check. He's just actually wearing swimming gear to check in the water. Try and imagine being that guy, just sitting there for 8 hours a day, or 24 hours a day I guess. He will be so wrinkled. I hope he enjoys the water. Hey, Poliwag. See that one coming? Well, rather, I did see it, but I didn't expect it. So, as I said, we're making our way to the league. Unfortunately, like I described last time, there's a small, just the biggest, most annoying cave in the game between us and the league, which is the Victory Road. There are the strongest trainers of the game in there, and it's, I think for once, it's actually going to be a good way to try and rate. What hit me? Oh, hey, Poliwag. To rate how well we will even be able to handle the league, because I'm a bit unsure. Once we get to the league building, though, I would really love for these guys to not be guarding this Pokeball. I don't care about... it's so tiny I didn't see it. Once we get to the league building, we will be working on fixing up our movesets. I spoke a very small bit with Vox about... it's gonna be one of these types of days, I see. A tiny bit with Vox about... what movesets to give some of my Pokemon, because she's better at this game than me, so I figured, hey, why not seek some expert advice? Although we didn't go into details, so hey there, Sass. So we'll have to work a bit on that on the fly. I have some hope that I have just a slight bit of sensibility in regards to what I pick now. Now, one of the most annoying things about this place... I forgot to... did I forget to buy healing items? Okay, we're heading back because one of the most annoying things about the... Eevee, come back. Yeah, I get it. We don't have time for Cottles right now. One of the most annoying things about the freaking Victory Road is that there are no healer, there are no checkpoints as far as I remember. And you can't fly to it, so it's the entire trek back to Iridian City every time you need to heal, so I'd rather just spend a bunch of money on healing items so I don't have to do this too often. To be honest, that's not the building we need to go to. Although I guess we started off healing. Well, ended off last time. I'm tired. We are healed. That's not an issue. We should get some healing items. I don't think... Is there a nurse in there somewhere who will heal me? Because they might have added that for Let's Go. Or I might just be forgetting that it exists. Man, that's expensive. For 1,000 more, it heals max. Definitely get some of these for the League. Wait a second. Nice round number. Not in regards to money, but in regards to what we have. A potion. We need to have 80,000 once we reach the League. That is important because we need that for... I think it's 80,000. For, Well, these instead. Didn't know that we had access to them. We need the 80,000 for the Gengarite. We have plenty of those. We have escape ropes in case I want to get it out. We have some repels. That's good. Okay, we're ready to go one more time. Why didn't I do this last time? Must have forgotten, I assume. I was probably in a rush to end the stream. Oh well. Oh yeah, I must have been because last week was that. Yeah, plans last week, so it must have been because I was in a rush ending the stream. Regardless, we're now ready to go through all that one more time. This is where I wish we had the bikes so it would be a bit faster. Or roller skates, or skateboard. That was the thing in the original beta of second generation, I believe, right? I'm gonna be honest with you, I am very curious to see how we do in Victory Road, because I know we had some issues with some of the other trainers on routes that we've been on, and I know that this cave has veterans in it. They have a tendency to have some nasty stuff. It's gonna be very, very interesting to see how the team holds up. I mean, we have Gengar up front, Sadako up front. Sadako is gonna kick some major butt. But should we? Yes, we'll rely on that. Everyone gets XP, it's just way less for everyone else. Yes, I have the Earth Bats. Let me go into the Earth Cavern. I'm gonna save, I guess. Never know when the Switch decides to crash. Happened too many times for me. Not that many times, but too many times. Okay. Right, this place has puzzle and it's basically a labyrinth. I push this one, it just and this is a shortcut back. Good thing about this version of the game is that it doesn't have random encounters. This makes this much more bearable. Click. Let's take that down. I remember it being annoyingly convoluted. Ooh, okay. I don't understand people without cars. I'm just gonna be honest with you. It's... Yes, that's exactly. Okay. Depending on how today goes, this is either gonna be the second to last episode or the third to last episode. Oh, stream, sorry. Well, I guess it depends on if you're watching it as a VOD, then it's an episode. Stealth Rock, if anyone can learn that, that's not bad. That's actually you, dude. Surprisingly good. Might be worth teaching to... well, again, it depends on whether or not they can learn it, but if Haunter can learn it, that might be worth it. I'm gonna exit the cave to reset the post up there so we can get the item as well. Hence my quick escapade in and back out and then back in again to this cave, road, whatever. It's called Victory Road, but it's not really a road. I guess it's supposed to be like in... honestly, even if it's like in a figure of speech kind of way. Only the Victory Road, should that be like, hey, this is the road you walk down to show how glorious you are, not the, hey, here's your final task and test. Good luck, mate. Leaf stone, okay, that was pointless getting. Fine, that's fine, that's fine. At least we cleared it up. So now it won't bother me. Okay, so that's a veteran if I remember correctly. Either that or it's an ace trainer. Regardless, I am afraid. And envious of her outfit. It means it's, yeah, it's an ace trainer. Naomi, okay. Kangaskhan. Normal type. We do not use ghost type moves. Oh, why are you in front? Doesn't matter, Eevee wants in on the battle. Okay, let's see if... oh... no, that's okay. Fine. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. That's fine. Perfectly fine. I should probably Will-O-Wisp it so that it deals even less damage. It's just physical. Ah, that's what we like to see. And then I guess it's just pure normal type, so it doesn't really matter what I use against it, does it? Might as well make it fast, I guess. Let's stab on this. Ooh. Okay. Well, I got a good look at how much recoil it deals, and that is a lot. That is not an inconsequential amount of damage. Okay. Just headbutt it for the last bit. No stab, but it's a decent move. Go. This is exactly why I bought all these healing items, because I'm not gonna go back out just to heal Marowak after one battle. It's gonna be a long dungeon if I have to do that. I honestly wish that once they leveled up, they would just heal back up. But I guess we're doing this now. Guess that would be a bit too broken. Sadako, because grass is weak to poison? Oh, that doesn't make sense. Bad job, man. Okay, so it's taking a turn to absorb the sunlight. We are inside a cabin, so I'm not sure where it's getting it from, but doormate. No, not super effective, that's fine. Solar Beam hurts, but it shouldn't destroy. I mean, it might as well use Crunch. Oh, right. Right. Grass isn't weak to poison, but poison but grass is not very effective against poison. That makes sense. That makes more sense. First and foremost, I do not want to meet Onyx here. That's... why is the... that one. Why are the controls so unintuitive? Venusaur is part Venusaur is part poison. Oh yeah, you're right about that. I forgot about that. Thanks, Vox. I actually... I didn't think of that. Now the world makes... wow. Now the world makes even more sense. I guess we're talking slow today to make sure that my brain and my mouth are both on the same beat. Onyx, would you move? Gonna be a long cave. Thank you, Monix. I could technically skip this guy if I wanted to. Why is Eevee glowing? Guys, do you have fire extinguisher? I think Eevee might have touched one of the torches because it's on fire. I'm assuming that means that I can do this shaky thing and get a buff off the moment we start the next battle. Run. Rolando. Grass is weak to poison. Okay. I was right then. That still strikes me as a bit weird. Oh no, Eevee was glowing like that because... I know why. Because we have strength, whatever it's called in this version, active. I have memory. Flare Blitz, well, you're gonna take yourself out. Ouch. And very nearly take me with you. Mean. It's nice not having to worry about level caps anymore now that we have free range regardless of what Pokemon it is. So I actually thought we were only around level 50, so we're better off than I thought. But I guess most of our Pokemon are in the 50s. The only really Sadako that's above the 60s. Victor Bell. You know what? Let's switch over to Marowak. Oh, outdoors. I need to get used to people walking around outside of the tower again. In context, our country has decided to open up a bit more these days, and it's resulting in people existing again. I'm not sure how to feel about that. Go out, Marowak probably at the last leg. Still weak to poison. Oh, that's a good point. See, in my head, poison would... when I think of poison, I think of like poisonous plants and stuff, which is why it didn't make sense to me that plants would be weak to poison. But good point, with detergents and stuff, that makes a lot more sense. I need to remember that. Thanks, Vox. It. I wish I could move these around so that I get the oil. Again, I wish cursor memory was a thing. Even between battles. Look at all that money we're just throwing out the window. It's fine, we don't need that much. We need healing items for the League, as well as Gengarite. And what do you want, Eevee? Eevee feels the tension in the air and seems a little afraid. That's because we're on the floor where Moltres is, isn't it? Yeah, Moltres is up there in the right corner, right up there. That makes a lot of sense. Okay, so we could push this rock, but we wouldn't be able to get past it, so that's pointless. Just a way to get back. I fall for this one in the wrong way. I'm gonna do this puzzle like it's supposed to be. I know how everything around me stops every time I do this. It's like, oh, wait, something's moving. Stop. Like red light, green light. Of a Pokemon. Man, there's a lot of things spawning in here. A lot of big things spawning in very cramped spaces. Rhyhorn, you're slow. Of course, the Doctor will see us. That's fine. It is fine. I believe the Oculus usually have Psychic types and Poison types? Psychic type. That is a dual-edged sword in regards to our current situation, but if I'm faster, which I believe I am, I'm so high a level, it's gonna be a one-hit KO. Look at that. Like, it's not even a question. Sadako is just cleaning the freaking board. Lowbro. That might take 2 hits. Lowbro is a bit more punky in regards to defense. I don't know how... Is it mainly in physical defense though? Or is it also so strong in not so much in its special. It looks like it's mainly in its physical then. Makes sense, it looks like a physically strong Pokemon. I do like that most Pokemon's designs do tend to adhere to that logic at least, that you can kind of see on a Pokemon whether or not it is physically strong or special strong. This is nice. Not always that's the case though, because I'm realizing that some of my S's sound a bit weird today for that. Okay. So if this is anything like the dojo we took on last time, this is gonna be a freaking cakewalk. Which is should, because we're just gonna Shadow Ball it. So really, I know we've seen this move so many times over the streams, but Shadow Ball just really looks cool now. That's one thing I do like about going 3D. Like, even though I do still miss some slightly more, a bit more soul to the Pokemon in the games, but I do like that they at least polished things. And honestly, it's understandable why things are a bit like, looks like it's two plastic figures fighting most of the time. It's a lot of Pokemon. Maybe not specifically for this game, but in general. Yeah, that's an entire different debate. Okay, so why the two paths down? No reason. Got it. There is a switch here, if memory serves me right. The rock to this comes from above, just like the Golbat did. Golbat, I have no interest in you. You're not a ghost. And I believe that switch takes care of this thing, which is where we need to go. So basically, the majority of this cave is just one big roundabout to get to back to where it started, so you can get out. Bit annoying when you realize it, but it's an interesting way to utilize the cave, at least. It's just such a big cave. Honestly, I would not be surprised. We've already been going for 23 minutes. I would not be surprised if this takes up the majority of this stream. Okay, so this is fighting normal. I'm gonna just Slots Bomb just on the off case that I'm right about that. Is it pure fighting? It might be pure fighting. Pure gone now, that much for sure. Taurus, that's a normal type. I'm just gonna stick with Sadako. Taurus is one of those Pokemon in Generation 1 that I keep struggling to remember exists. One of the only reasons I do keep that in mind these days is because it is a regional exclusive in Pokemon Go. It's kind of sad that it took a mobile app for me to recall that it exists at a regular basis. No, do not evolve. It's one of those Pokemon, of course I know it's there, but because it never really had much going for it for me, it just kind of is. Like, at least if the Safari Zone episodes of the anime series hadn't been censored out of existence in the West because of guns, then we would have had the episode where Ash decides to catch, was it 100 Taurus, which we just see randomly later on, and because we never had that episode, most people be like, wait, where did that come from? Which is weird. Funny when censorship stops caring about continuity like that. It's not right. But I suppose the alternative was censoring the entire episode and replacing all the guns pointed at kids. With, I don't know, something else menacing? I guess you couldn't really do that because it's still threatening a 10-year-old kid in that case, in the case of Ash. I don't know. It's just a weird thing in general. Then again, Pokemon is just weird. Yeah. We can take out Alakazam in one hit now. I mean, mind you, it's nearly 20 levels below me, but that's good. That's really good. I don't actually remember what levels the League are at. So maybe not as well off as I hoped when we get there, but for now I am slightly more hopeful about our prospect of being able to beat the league when we get there. I will say something else. I will say a lot of things today, in fact. I don't know why I start my sentences like that. But yes, of course you will be talking, you're streaming. But again, I guess there are people who don't talk while streaming. That's a tangent for another day. Do an ET and replace them with walkie-talkies. Wait. Oh yeah, I forgot about that Silverthorn. Yeah, true. They did that, didn't they? That is so bizarre. That is so bizarre. I actually completely... Thank you. I didn't know... I thought I was one of the very few people who cared about random movie trivia for things even for things I haven't watched properly or haven't watched in years. That's kind of cool. I approve. Yeah, I guess walkie-talkies was the next logical conclusion. Although I guess for Pokemon that would make sense since the setting that it happened in was a Western setting. We probably had to pick something else. I don't know what that would be. I mean, if they can replace rice balls with jelly donuts, I guess they could replace guns with, I don't know, bottles of ketchup. And people would probably still not bat an eye because it's Pokemon, it's kind of weird at times. I didn't take you out. Well, the poison will though. You punched a ghost. On the list of things... that doesn't seem like a good idea to try against a ghost, punching it is up there in the top 5. I don't know what Hitmonchan was thinking, but if it ever thought that was gonna work, I mean, technically it did hurt because of the elements, the punch being elementally infused with thunder. It's like electricity technically, not thunder. That would be weird. A literal thunder strike. I'm rambling a lot today. Oh, I was on track with a thought, wasn't I? Nope, it's lost. If I was talking about something before I went on 2 different tangents, I have forgotten what it was. Oh well. Fun fact: when that happens to streamers that I watch, it usually annoys me because I'm like, I wanted to know what you were talking about. Now I'm doing it myself. I think. You know, we're only human. I can only remember so much. Marowak. This is a bad matchup for me given that fire is weak to ground. But poison is also weak to ground, so it would be a bad matchup regardless, right? My Marowak is just so much cooler than your Marowak. Since Marowak is physical, I should probably Will-O-Wisp first. You got a Boomerang too? That's not good for us. See, Marowak was already an edgy Pokemon in the sense that it's carrying the skull of its mom. According to the Pokedex, which we can debate the reliability of that, but you know. But our Marowak is like even more edgy, since it's carrying a bone on fire. Ouch! I feel like the edgy boy here is not gonna... Girl, sorry. Isn't gonna do so hot against the regular one. I also feel like nothing really does anything. I am pleased to see that we're not getting outsped by something that's 5 levels lower for a change. What are odds that we'll survive hitting it one more time? Not good. We'll heal. I'm really trying to remember where my train of thoughts was going, but I digress. I do not remember, but I haven't actually looked up proper the league. So it's gonna be like it's the usual. We're going up against is it Bruno as the first one, who's a ground type specialist. Then Lorelei, who's ice. Agatha, who's ghost. And Lance, who's dragon, but not actual dragon, but more like a cheater because he puts moves on a Pokemon that can't learn certain moves. You know, like a real champ. I think that's the... Wait, are you a healer? Is a healer in here? Well, this trip just became that much cheaper. Listed. I wouldn't be surprised at this point if it turns out that Sadako can learn that. So this one needs to go in here, right? Now, rule number 1, don't mess this up. I don't know if I prefer that I have to click on it every time to push it, or if I prefer the old system where I had to walk into it. I guess this is more reliable in regards to controlling it, so that in case of things like controller drift, you don't risk the controller just going wherever it wants to. So I suppose clicking is better. I know there's a ladder there, but now that we got access to the item down here, I think I want that first, while I remember it exists. Wait a second, is this the right way? Feels familiar. I feel like I do this every time and then I have to end up backtracking. Well, there's a healer right up there, so it's fine. It's fine. A lot of ace trainers in here. And it kind of scares me after our little incident on Route 15? I think it was. Wasn't that an ace trainer who constantly took us out with her evolution and stuff? That wasn't fun. Okay, how much do you want to bet that this big guy's gonna explode? If you put your bets on it exploding, you were wrong because we took it out in one hit. We probably would have if it hadn't been been KO'd. One hit KO'd. Rhydon. Kind of weirdly called it Rhydon when Drillhorn would probably have worked just as well. Although Rhydon rolls off its own better, so I think I see why. Kingler, okay. Kingler is a cool grab. I remember liking Kingler. I think I've told that story like 15 times already. Back in my young days. Oh man. Idiot. Let's just stick with Sadako. Like everything is just getting downed by our starter at this point. And honestly, before we go into the league, I'm probably gonna normal flying type. Before we head into the league, probably gonna feed some more candy to Sadako to get some more extra stats on top of everything. I think that's Eevee. No, it's not Ivy. Eevee training? Pokemon is weird. Okay. Imagine being these two, having just decided, hey, instead of fighting each other, how about we team up and block this entire area down here so people have a hard time sneaking by without being taken out by one of us? I bet ya that's actually... Well, if it wasn't because it's so far into the cave. No, actually that's clever. That could be a lucrative way of doing it if you want money, because at that point, when Officer Jane isn't around, where we found her to heal us, you would probably be worn out when you get to this point in the cave. And since you're being blocked off, you lose, they're gonna take your money. These two know what's up. These two trainers know what's up. There are ride-on racing in X and Y. Granted, that would make more sense if X and I wasn't a long time after Gen 1. Ride-on racing, X and Y? I can't even remember what was special about. Did X and Y have minigames? It didn't have minigames, did it? I remember it had that balloon ball kicking game. I'm gonna be honest with you, Silverthorn, I don't actually remember enough about X and Y to recall that. I remember we were able to ride around on a... what was it called? Goat? Or something like that? I think that was an X and Y. Ah, it's been too long since I played those games. It says a bit about the game's X and Y, that even though they are what got me back into the series, I don't actually remember a whole lot about them anymore. No, Saucephere, you're not gonna evolve. The mother of the player's character was a rider. Really, I honestly don't remember that at all. Not saying that you're wrong, by the way. Just saying that my memory sucks. That one doesn't go anywhere. This one, here we go. Wait, so what was with the ladder earlier? Wait a second. This is where we're supposed to go. I have so many things I want to check now, but we're starting by going down here while I remember that we pushed this down. Are we again worried about the Moltres? We are, okay. Don't worry, Eevee, this is all under control. Wait, where am I going? All the way over there, okay. I do believe this opened up a shortcut. I think. Why it takes place alongside the Auras games. RSE takes place alongside infers economically this. So many acronyms, I know what you're saying. Wait. RS and E, that's Ruby, Sapphire and Emerald, right? The generation I keep forgetting actually exists. No, wait, is that the generation? Yeah, that's generation 4, right? This is the one we're getting a remake of, right? Oh man. I'm either super... my brain is fried already, that's great. Okay, that opens up a shortcut, I think. We need a healing. I guess we can heal, considering that we now know we have someone who can do it. Don't know how to get to it from here again, other than backtracking the entire way. Considering that we fell through the freaking ceiling, but... let's deal with this weirdo. He has such a goofy face. Some water ASMR, or rather, me pouring up some water drink. Here we go. Stay hydrated and all that. Especially, I probably have turned down the heat a bit because this outfit is warm and I'm feeling warm. Okay, normal type. We don't use goose moves. Ghost moves. We don't use goose moves either, because we don't have those. This is not Untitled Goose Game. I didn't see what he sent. Oh, Onyx. Okay, that's fine. So I was about to say I didn't see what he was sending out, but I don't think I care either because it's all the same to me anyway. Boom. Onyx down. Yeah, I think we're 2/3 of the way through the dungeon cave, which actually means that in comparison to me thinking it would take an hour, we're 2/3 of the way through an hour, so maybe I'm right on the money for a change. That'll be one of the few times I've actually done an estimate that's correct. Although we did do that last time as well. Well, last stream, technically. Yeah. Look, I'm better at estimating. Well, let's not... I was about to say, let's not buy the pig while it's still in the bag, but that's Torbjorn from Overwatch, and that I'm not sure makes sense. Let's not count our chickens before they hatch. So we're here now again. Basically, all I did by pushing that was make a shortcut. In which case, I want to see where that other ladder we ignored goes. Because this is definitely the right way. It's up and around here, right? But we can also get some healing. Yes, I have internal memory. Okay, where do you go? And why should I care? Eevee, I get it. You're scared. Oh! Okay, this goes to Moltres. That makes a lot of sense. We're not actually gonna fight Moltres today. As I've said before, we're gonna dedicate an entire episode to the 3 birds and Mewtwo. Don't you? Fricks. Sass. Oi. Wait, I'm going. Where go? Where do go? This way. Down and around. Down and around. Can't go down and around. We'll have to go the long way down and around. But I technically just go down the... This is fine. I'm surprised. I recall there being more blocks that would have to be pushed down through holes to get to places, but either that was in the... Can't go that way. Either that was in the original or they changed it. Or I'm mixing it up with the big block sliding puzzle, which is in Seafoam Islands. Seafoam Islands? This game, right? Hey, we're through? We're through. 15 minutes before time. According to my estimates. Well, that's good because that gives me time to sort out Pokemon moves. I'll just take it that was an item. This is nice. There it is. I didn't get new outfits. I would have loved to. I forgot to check up on that. It's fine. You gaze up, but I forgot to read that. You gaze up at the League building in Knoll. I'm assuming. Let's do our best. I'm not counting on you, and you're not part of the team, Eevee. You're just here. Undercover Eevee disguised as a Diglett. Okay, the Indigo Plateau. I actually forgot that was what it was called. It's been a long time since I was here. Okay, first I want that Gengarite before I accidentally buy something else. Are you selling that, sir? Well, you're just useless right now, aren't you? Sorry, sir, we'll come back to you. Probably over here, then? Wait. Do I need to beat the League first? This is the move, remember. It costs hard scales. Well, nowhere in my research did they mention that little detail. I guess we're not fixing my Pokemon's moves. We're just gonna go in what we have. Well, we have TMs. We can try and fix up as much as we can with TMs. I don't know where to get hot skills in this game. That is annoying. Wait. And you beat the first of the members. Good for you, Jockler. Fix them one by one. Blah 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 blah. Can I really not buy Gengarite before I beat in the league? Ah. No, I'd not wish straight. Hey there, cats. So, getting to the league has become one big disappointment. I can't get Gengarite before I beat in the league, and I can't fix my Pokemon's moves without hard skills that I don't have. Oh man. That begs the question, do we just go in as is? Because right now both Hunter and... or Soul Sphere and... what's Hunter's name? Nathaniel. They're both kinda useless. Not gonna lie. Kinda useless. There we go, now they're sorted by useful. So I guess we should have a look at our TMs if nothing else, because if we can't do what was originally planned because of a lack of purchasing thingies, then I'll at least have to do the second best. Rest. Everyone knows Will-O-Wisp. That's how much I love that movement this time, I guess. Almost foul play, toxic. Most of them knows toxic already, that's fine. I can't tell if that's because... I hope you guys couldn't hear that, but it's either really windy or there was a weird car going by. We want some type coverage, right? So... let's think for a moment. In regards to type coverage... what do we have? We have ghost moves, poison moves, we have fire moves, ground moves. You don't count. These two are identical. Hilarious. Okay. Tempting. Should I replace Headbutt with Stealth Rock on Marowak? Would be worth it. Nothing has Levitate, so everything should take there are no abilities in this game, so everything should take damage to Stealth Rock, right? Some things more than others. Let's think. Are there any Charizards? Anything where that would be super beneficial. Not in particular, unfortunately, that I think of. Self-destruct. Yeah, maybe not the best move. We could cheat Thunder to something just so we have it. Sadako is so good for chorus. I'm gonna have a quick look again. Sadako, you have Shadow Ball. We're keeping that. Slot Bomb. We're keeping that. Toxic and Will-O-Wisp. I could get rid of Toxic and Will-O-Wisp and dedicate status moves to Titanial and Soul Sphere. That way we have a damager here and we have a status conditioner support for the two others. I honestly think that is a good move. Everything else is Will-O-Wisp, so I'm definitely going to replace Will-O-Wisp. That might... I think that's fine, because we have 3 other Will-O-Wispers, right? That is not a move we're going to miss. Thunder... Thunderbolt better for this? It's more reliable. 30% percentage accuracy difference for a 20 damage up. Oh, okay. This one, Vox, I might need your second opinion on. Is Thunderbolt's reliability worth the slight downgrade in damage output? I have a feeling the answer is yes, but oh no. Everything knows toxic apparently. Mostly everything. I'll place doesn't strike me something we really need. Is that really all? Okay, I guess the only thing I'm asking now is whether or not I should keep Thunder or replace it with Thunderbolt. Oh man, this is not great. Oh, wait a second. Play Rough is a fairy type move. We're gonna be going up against dragons. The dragons are physically strong, and this is a physical move, so Play Rough probably not worth putting on... Oh wait, Play Rough doesn't go on anything. Why am I even considering it? Dazzling Gleam, that's the one I was thinking of actually. Okay, hear me out. This is a weird one. I'm kind of thinking if we're gonna commit to Sadako being the damage output, I'm kind of thinking Dazzling Gleam instead of Toxic. Because we have Toxic on both Soul Sphere and Sataniel as well. And Dazzling Gleam will be good against the dragons. I can already hear someone feeling physical pain from my choices right now. Actually I'm gonna replace Thunder with Thunderbolt because I think the reliability... I have previously had insane luck with Thunder. But in this run we've had really bad luck with things that hit with higher accuracy than that. I think the slight damage downgrade is worth it. Why are you Thunder and not Thunderbolt? Okay, well, there you go. I did it. I fixed it. Thanks for the box. Said that right when Axel fixed it. Cool. You put Toxic... Honda already has Toxic box. Honda already has... Just so we can see it again. Hunter has the Will-O-Wisp, the Toxic, the Shadow Ball, and the Dark Balls, and the exact same for Soul Sphere for some reason. So these two are my support backup with their status moves. Meanwhile, I made Sadako a damage outputter, and I have made sure that Marowak is a mix, I guess. Kind of. Just off these a bit. Either or both. Okay, so well, we have that on both blocks, so we're on the same wavelength with that one. I think this is the setup we're gonna run with. Considering the limited amount of TMs I have to work with, I think this will have to do. This is a weird setup for King. Well, while I'm waiting for... Why Dark Pulse? Dark Pulse because it was there, but I guess you're right, we should probably replace that. Do we have any... ghost moves? Do we have any ghost moves in the bank? We do not. You have slots. Okay, come on, thank you. Do you have slots bomb though? No, you already know it. Yeah, so I think replace Dark Pulse and both of them with slots, right? Because it's useless to have Dark Pulse on these two because, you know, it doesn't really match with the typing, etc, etc. Because it's just not that great a move. So replacing that with Slots Bomb, which is stab and also a much better move in general. I think that fixes it? Fixing all the last things, you know, just make sure we're going into the league as in our best possible form. So this, we have our status moves, we have Slots Bomb, and we have Shadow Ball, and the same, exact same up for Gastly. We have this for double stab is better than 2 moves with the exact same coverage. I'm not sure which move you're talking about, Vox. You need to be a bit more. You give one of them Confuse Ray. Do I have Confuse Ray as a TM? Because if I do, I did not see it. Headbutt for the wave. Lesson Climber. Self-destruct. No, I cannot do that, Vox. And double check that there isn't other available coverage. This is all I have. There really isn't much I can really give either of them, which is super annoying. Confuse Ray is just straight up not an option. I think this is as far as we go with this setup. And they learn Ice Beam. Do I even have Ice Beam? I have Blizzard. Marowak can learn Blizzard? Excuse me? Do I have Ice Beam? Fox, you keep mentioning moves I don't even have. I have Blizzard. That's the closest I can get to an Ice Beam. Do I have Energy Ball? I don't have Energy Ball either. Do I want... This is just the ice variant of freaking Thunder though. Good damage output, but it has bad chance of hitting. Although I guess it's worth taking that with me instead of Headbutt for Marowak, since Headbutt is really just a hit. And this is more coverage. Oh, Marowak is physical. Well, I just screwed that up. Is there anything we can replace it with? Sort by usability. That by any chance it's... No, it's not. Can I not sort by whether or not it's physical? No, I cannot. Okay. Well, I can give it Headbutt again. Let's see if there's anything else. Rest. Dig. Ground move. Or have a ground move. Kind of Dark Pulse. What is that emblem? Is that like... Oh, that's just not hitting. Okay. Earthquake. Earthquake? Earthquake. Just another... We already have Boomerang though. Although is Boomerang worth replacing with Earthquake becomes the question then. There's no downside to it. Don't worry, I'm not switching yet. I'm just gonna check what the description of Boomerang is again. Because I honestly cannot remember. The user throws the bone it holds, the bone loops around and hits the image. So this Boomerang is 100 damage at a 90% accuracy. Meanwhile, Earthquake is at 100 damage at 100% accuracy. So I should replace this, right? Unless there is some unknown behind the scene thing that makes this better than Earthquake for some reason. We'll come back to replacing Blizzard, don't worry. Like, the numbers tell me that I should replace Boomerang. It's a preference thing. Honestly, if there is an accuracy difference and Earthquake is more accurate, I would no longer call it a preference thing. I would call it a need to switch to something that does not have a chance of missing. Fire Blast, Fire Blast! Ooh, bad accuracy. You know what? At this point, if we're not going to give it Blizzard, we might as well give it Stealth Rock, right? Because it could be useful. No matter how you look at it, I still think that's more useful than Headbutt, which is just a normal type physical attack. But I think that concludes what I'm gonna do with this set, because at this point I have a feeling that if I'm gonna do any more with these Pokemon, I'm gonna completely mess it up. I'm gonna hover here for a moment, in case Vox wants to shout at me that I should soft reset or something. But I can't remember when was the last time we saved. That was when we just arrived here. Boomerang is good against Focus, Sass, and Sturdy, but I guess that doesn't really matter in this game. That is true. That is very true, since it does it over 2 times. But yeah, no, in this game, those two not really exist, since no held items or abilities exist. So I think this is it. I know that was a lot of planning, but this is also... Why am I constantly moving to the side? I should be here. So my camera... Oh, my camera's correct. You know what? I'm committing. There you go. No going back. If I removed something that I shouldn't have removed, then it's too late now. We are going in. We're not going in. I should buy more healing items. So full restore is basically a no-brainer to have like a lot of. I had Dazzling Gleam. Yes, I had Dazzling Gleam and I gave it to Sadako. To make sure that we had something to deal with that. I know there isn't much point in having these by themselves, but you know, just in case I don't feel like wasting a full heal just because of status condition. I also think there is a good merit to bring a lot of these. That's probably more than we'll ever need, but you know. And I think that about does it for our money, because otherwise we're not going to be able to afford Gengarite for after we've beaten the league. I'm so annoyed that we can't bring Mega Gengar with us for this. Oh, odds are probably not my favorite, but we'll try. So we start with Ice. Ice is weak to Fire, as we all know. So we're gonna go with our slow Fire machine here. I have the move with Recoil. Is that a good idea? Good, we're gonna try it. Hey there, Lorelei. Only super effects when Dragon and fighting, which is Dragonite, Dragonair, Hyperchan, Machamp. Wait, you can't bring Mega Gengar? I couldn't find the Gengarite. Hey Reese. On this I thought I could buy the Gengarite in the league, but for some reason it's not showing up anywhere, so I'm assuming I can't. We are just about to take on the league, Reese. Vox, if you... I'm gonna double check before we do anything with the league. Can I really not get Gengarite before I head in? Pokemon. Let's go. Gengarite. Megastone locations. Yeah, I get it. Gengarite. Shop Megastones. Inside of the Pokemon League entrance, wearing the Slowbro outfit, a stone salesman will sell you the remaining 30,000 apiece. Did I miss that guy? One moment. I'm gonna soft reset just to check if I did. I'm still here, don't worry. We're just soft resetting real quick and I don't want to take you out of the experience of the Pokemon game. Did I save after I bought items? I probably didn't. Oh, that's good enough. Isn't there a man at the league who sells them? Yeah, that's what I thought, but I spoke to everyone. I couldn't find him. I guess we're double checking just in case. That's why I was complaining, because I could have sworn I'm supposed to be able to get them before I head in, right? First and foremost, how much money do I have? Did I buy the items? I did. Okay, cool. He's in front of where Nestor is. He ain't here. The bastard hasn't shown up, I guess. Like, I guess... It's so weird because none of the guides I've seen mention this guy. There's anything about needing to beat the league first. But evidently, I guess you'd need to? I'll double check another guide. Gengarite. Stone Salesman in Indigo Plateau after defeating the Elite Four. Oh, come on, really? Okay, yeah. Well, it is hereby confirmed. We need to beat the Elite Four first before we can, you know, get to the point where we don't need it anymore and have it. Yeah, you're right, Reese. It is after. That is annoying and pointless. Why would I... Oh well, whatever. It's typical Game Freak, isn't it? They gave us the ones for the starters. Why not allow us to have all of them? Welcome to the Pokémon League. Oh, looks like you finally made your way here. It sure took you a while though. Well then, allow me to reintroduce myself. I am Lorelei of the Elite Four. No one can best me when it comes to Ice-type Pokémon. Freezing moves are powerful. Your Pokémon will be at my mercy when they are frozen solid. That's because frozen Pokémon can't do a thing in battle. Are you ready? I love her redesign. I think it shows up after you beat the league, after Oak gives you the starter Megastones. The thing is, he already gave us the Megastones earlier, which is weird. So I thought that we would be able to have access to all of them already. Apparently it's like, hey, use these first and then you can play around with the actual fun stuff after you beat the game. It's dumb. I guess we'll at least be able to use Mega Gengar against the I forgot to go faster. Oof. Against the legendary birds and Mewtwo, so it's not a complete loss, it's just annoying. Also just come to the realization, Mewtwo is Psychic type. What's another realization? You're not fast enough. Waterfall's gonna hit us. We're gonna lose a third of our health. If I heal once, then I can... If I heal once, then it'll hit us. Then I'll attack, it'll hit us again. We'll take ourselves out, but we'll also take Dugong with us. That's the strategy. That's a lot of damage. Crew 34 artists probably had a lot of fun with her design. You know what? I think they did. What a fucking flinch! News to me. Okay. I'm fairly sure that that the artists already had fun with their design before this redesign. To be honest, because if it's... Let's be honest, if it's Pokemon, it's been drawn. Anyway, that was awkward yet, because apparently Lorelei likes to play inefficient. Although probably watch it is gonna flinch me again. Ooh, it didn't, but Marowak's probably gonna take themselves out. Unless they evolve me. Ooh! Or they're strong enough to take the hit. Is the recall based on how much health we have left by any chance? So I know this is not the most efficient way of doing it. I should probably just have brought out Sadako from the get-go, but I kind of want to see how far we can get with Marowak. I'm so annoyed that we can't name her. Hydro Pump, that's gonna hurt. This is as far as this goes. Okay. I also consider a realization that I might have forgotten to eat the candy. No one is safe from Rule 34. That is correct, Seth. That is very correct. Okay, so now we'll just Sadako it up in here. I didn't even check what the enemy levels are. Just 51, really? Our starter is grossly over-leveled in that case. Well, not really, but you know. You're water type, aren't you? Or at least part water type? Hey, you can do that! Well, you can, evidently, but... Come on, Lorelei. No one else does that. Especially when you switch into something else that's also, you know, weak to what I'm dealing. Use. Well, we can one-hit KO that with Shadow Ball, so that's not an issue. Marowak is your best option against Onyx, as it is weak to Earthquake. Marowak is also your best option against Agatha for the same reason. Yeah, that's a very good point, Vox. Oh yeah, rocks are weak to ground. That one still strikes me as odd, but that's... Yeah, I'd actually forgotten that, thank you. Hey there, Dio. I really like the battle arena here. Maybe I can just Thunderbolt this one, right? Which Pokemon is it that I'm forgetting that she has? She has an ace Pokemon, doesn't she, that we haven't seen yet? What is her ace? Oh, Lapras. Yep, Lapras. Well, Lapras is powered water, so... Or is full water? Water ice. Water? Definitely weak to Thunderbolt. It's also strong. Listen, that's probably gonna hurt. That's a critical hit, and that hurt. But we're gonna win all the same, so... Bye, Lorelei, thank you for showing off. Okay. I really like this arena. The colorless, nicely complementary to the ice theme. Things shouldn't be this way. Well, I mean, someone had to beat you eventually because that's your job to try and test, right? Looks like you've gotten stronger since we last met. Go on ahead. You only got a taste of Pokemon League's power. Look at Lapras just staring at us, judging. Gonna heal up real quick with some lives. What's up next? Is it rock type, ground type dude now? Yes, it is. Okay, so the effect that they put over him on a distance really bothers me because it kind of gives me that feeling of double vision that I have without my glasses when I look at things at a distance, which I do not like. Okay, so essentially our best out here is just to keep Marowak up front, right? Maybe next one will be easy, you know, since fighting moves can't hit ghost types. Oh, is this a fighting guy? Bruno. I am Bruno of the Elite Four. I am big man. Too big for shirt. Look at those eyebrows, man. Jeebus. I think he could kill someone with those eyebrows. Through rigorous training, people and Pokemon can become stronger without limit. I've lived and trained with my fighting type Pokemon. He's fighting type. And that will never change. I don't know why he struck me as a rock type. Maybe because he's one big boulder? Maddie, was it? We will grind you down with our superior power. Oh ha! It is hoo ha! I don't know. Bruno, my man. How you doing? Well, Onyx doesn't like Earthquake. Vox helped establish that earlier. So, waiting for an easy start at the very least. Well, that depends on... It's probably gonna outspeed me, isn't it? Okay, you're playing dirty tricks with me, are you, Bruno? That's not a lot of damage for a super effective move, but I guess it is a basically strong Pokemon. It has Earthquake too. That's not good because I am part fire. Eight, 16. It took less than half my health. As long as he doesn't roll high number, I can take him out. Didn't roll high, he rolled super low in fact. Yes, my favorite fighting type Pokemon, Onyx. Yeah, actually that's a good point. I guess it's that thing with Generation 1 where everyone has Pokemon that are tangentially correct to what they are, what they're supposed to be. I think that might also be why I thought it was a rock type dude, because I remember him having a rock type Pokemon. Yeah. Generation 1 was weird in that regard. Just like Slowbro, my favorite ice type. That is true. That one actually threw me off for a long time because I kept thinking that how is Fairy type related to Fighting type? Doesn't matter. Shadow Bullet. It's not like it's normal type. Ooh, Withstook. Oh. Ugh. Fine. It's fine. It's very fine. Wouldn't that be bad for the structure of the building? Two Pokemon constantly using earthquakes. I think that wouldn't just be bad for the I think that would be bad for the entire region, to be honest. I still prefer Gen 1's way of doing things because it makes it less easy to just bring a single Pokemon to smash entire teams with. Harry is super effective, okay. Thank you. That's a good point, Vox, actually. That makes a lot more sense than what ended up happening later. I mean, in general that does make sense, doesn't it? It's like, if you're in the Elite Four, you shouldn't be using a singular type, because you're here because you're better than the rest. Honestly, the gym leaders shouldn't even be using singular types. I mean, at least the gym leaders have the thing going for them where it's kind of like you have to prove that you can deal with this typing in battle. So that makes some sense. I should have used... It doesn't matter. Both are super effective. This is because I don't have anything to heal power points with, do I? It's gonna be a headache for later. But for Elite 4, you'd think that each Elite 4 member should cover at least 2-3 different typings. They have different Pokemon instead of Big Rock, Beat, Fire, exactly. And Vox. You both agree. You had likely one solid hit. What am I up against? Didn't even see that. Oh, it doesn't matter. We'll take it on. Oh, it's just Hitmonlee. Just Hitmonlee. Hitmonlee's gonna be taken down one hit. This one we can one hit shot with that Dazzling Gleam. Gleam, not green. Okay, we don't one hit. Oh wow, that brings back memories. Sadako being hit in the head with rocks. Now that's... Oh, remember the first gym? Good times. Good times. And that feels like an eternity ago. This is where if it had been not a stream but a video, I'd probably have done a flashback back to stream 1. Oh. We'll have to replay that in our heads. Oh, don't do that because apparently I can't one-hit KO these. Barely not do it. Our specialist could easily run 66% grass type and then have one water type and maybe one electric type. Now we have a 5 specialist with flying and fire counters. True. At least some generations mixed it up, like with Leon in... specifically just Leon in the latest generation, where his Charizard covers typings for everything that he's weak to. Which, honestly, that was a nice touch. I like that. Made it more scary to deal with. More unpredictable if you didn't look up the data beforehand as well. One that used different types was the Fire Elite Four from Sinnoh. That was only because there was only 2 fully evolved fire types. That begs the question, why did they even pick a fire one for Sinnoh if there are so few fire types? That's weird. Why? How could I lose? So it wouldn't be difficult, it would still be easy enough for children. True, it just would mean that you would have to put a bit more thought into what you're doing. If you have defeated me, then my job is done. Ugh, I may not like it, but go. Go face your next challenge. Thanks, Bruno boy. May I suggest investing in new trousers? And a shirt. Because right now, outdoors, or actually just in the room right back here, it is freezing. And... well, if you don't that much training, you probably don't care anyway. Bye, Bruno. Now this is my arena. Now this is my arena. I'm thinking we don't cheese, so I'm not gonna say. Oh, actually, I'm still gonna save just in case of a crash, but I'm not gonna use this as a soft reset point. Oh, I love this arena. It's purple. Okay, Agatha. Don't remember what she has. I'm just gonna go Marowak first again. Which voice? I am Agatha of the Elite Four. I hear Oak's taken a lot of interest in you, child. That old Duff was once tough and handsome, but that was decades ago. He's a shadow of his former self. Now he just wants to fiddle with his Pokédex. He's a fool. Pokemon are for battling. Maddie, I'll show you how a real trainer battles. He is a feisty old lady. How they pick a Ghost Elite Four member for Kanto when they only had Gengar? I mean, you're not wrong. It's just me who thought they were Poison Elite Four first. You know, that also makes a lot of sense, yeah. Arbok, totally my favorite ghost type. My favorite ghost type, Golbat. Cats, it would be lovely if it was actually Ghost versus Ghost, but I don't think we're gonna have that luxury given. Ouch! Critical hit. You know what's going on here? Really? You know, for a 100 power move, I really am disappointed in the damage output of Earthquake. Although I guess we are on par with the levels for the enemy, so it's still good, but... I'm fucking wrong this gag. Oh, I don't know. You know, at least we'll up. Yeah, I want to call it Arceus, but it is Arceus. You can see, my favorite ghost type, or my favorite insert type here, because it's literally any type, right? Not my favorite ghost type, by the way. I wouldn't even count it as a ghost type. Yep, Gengar. That's cute. That'll go, it's your time to shine. No stab. Oh, that's correct. I actually forgot we don't stab because we're fire, we're not ground. Good point. Wait, she doesn't have ghosts in this version? She has some ghost rocks, but... not rocks, cats, but not that many. Well, this should be easy. That was easy. She does have Ghost, but only one. Wait, is Gengar the only one? Wouldn't that be her ace Pokemon then? And shouldn't she have saved that for last? Golbat. No, wrong one. We have a Thunder Bolt on this thing. He owns 2, and Gengar and she also has a Haunter? Really? Gengar versus slightly different Gengar. Yes. Gengar versus slightly shiny Gengar. Slightly dusty Gengar, I guess. Arbok and 2 Golbats. Well, this battle is gonna be a cakewalk then. Because we are hard countering her. We sing. Weezing is pure poison, but Marowak is not doing so great, so we're just gonna stick with Sadako to be fine. What are we going to do after you beat the League and Champion? After we've beaten the League and the Champion, we are... Well, we're probably gonna be ending day-to-day stream at that point, but next week we will be continuing with the game because we still need to take on the 3 birds and Mewtwo. And only once they are out of the game. I can't remember if there's anyone we should be... It's just 2 Gengars? I can't remember if there's anyone we should be fighting after that. I'll be doing my research, but we'll be doing the post-game as well, is what I'm getting at. And then, which I assume would be next week's stream, and then that's it. And then after that, we'll be doing a completely different game. Which I will get into details on next week. Yes, I will buy a Gengarite after we're done with the League. Oh my! You're something special, child. You win. I see what that old duff sees in you now. I have nothing else to say. Run along now, child. Thank you, Agatha. I swear after someone pointed this out, I cannot unsee the fact that it looks like Professor Oak's face. And I don't know what to do with that piece of information. Okay, here's the scary one. This is where our skills are actually gonna be tested. He has like, what, 3 or 4 Dragonites? I actually remember what he has. He has a lot of Dragonites, and that's all I remember. He's just gonna run in with Marowak for testing the waters, and then cosplaying as Agatha. You know what? That would be kind of hilarious if that was true. Genderbend Oak. Is that why they apparently used to have a thing? They just love the looks of themselves so much that they fell in love with each other. Oh wow. So, you're Maddie. I lead the Elite Four. You can call me Lance, the Dragon Trainer. You likely know that dragons are Pokemon spoken of in legend. They're hard to catch and raise, but their powers are superior. They are virtually indestructible. There's no being clever with them. There's no being clever with them? Oh, like that. I guess this dialogue matches from before fairy types was a thing. Well, are you ready to lose? Your Pokemon League challenge ends with me, Maddie. I think not. Ah yes, my favorite dragon. Aerodactyl. At least Aerodactyl looks like a dragon. It can accept it. Sea King. That I can at least see. That one I will look at. I would look at even back then and be like, why is this not Dragon type? Also, it's water type, so we're switching over to Sadako. Both to save Marowak from the hurt, and also because we have something against it over here. Hydro Pump, that's gonna hurt us that bit. Not quite a bit, actually. I'm gonna Thunderbolt you. No being smart with them. Fairy Smash. Yeah. Lance kind of forgot that fairies were actually discovered in this universe, I guess, yeah. Okay, Aerodactyl. Is Aerodactyl part flying? Tempted to look it up. I think the right move is to stick with Sadako regardless. He uses Z-Drop apparently. I want to say you're part flying. I mean, you're flying. Yeah, see? You're part flying. And then I guess it's just 3 Dragonites, right? Tanyel levels up, cool. First Dragonite. Staying in. I am not gonna be surprised if Sadako actually goes down this round. It's 2 hits per dragon. Outrage hurts. Damn, Sadako, you're champ, man. Damn. Uses yes, you can Thunderbolt it and Blizzard. Oh, Thunderbolt it and Blizzard. Okay, for Aerodactyl, right? Yes, Gyarados? Wait, he only has 2 Dragonites? I'm so confused. Okay, well, does this become a Mega Gyarados if I rematch the league? I wonder. Regardless, Waterfall, it conflicts me, and right now, I don't care if it does. I'm gonna Thunder you. Don't worry, I'm on it with the Thunderbolt, boss. I'm on it with the Thunderbolt, don't worry. I just wanted to heal so that I was prepared for the next Dragonite. I got ya. It is first in Gen 2, he has 3 of them. Oh, okay. That makes sense. Yes, wait, he only has... Yes, Charizard? Yes, Charizard. I'm so confused about Lance. He has a variety of Pokemon in this version. Also, him using Charizard last, doesn't that mean that this is considered his ace in this game? I'm so confused right now. Oh. Earthquake doesn't have any effect. I made a mistake, didn't I? I guess it's back with Sadako. Should I give... Sadako. Yes, he has Charizard. The second dragon I was replaced with Seadra apparently. Oh, that's what's throwing me off. Okay. That's what's throwing me off. Thank you, Ox. Maybe because this game was made for kids. Okay, I can probably take another hit. Why did I use Dazzling Gleam? I didn't go fine off. I kind of wanted to do something else. Know that I did not mean to pick Dazzling Gleam there. I don't know why I scrolled down. But it's fine. Because this Charizard is not really that big a deal. It's sure it hurts a bit, but like, look at that. Not, you know what? I'm just gonna slot bomb it because we have so much. It's the only move we haven't used this entire time, so why not, right? There we go. Now we just need to take out the champion. And that's it. I hate to admit it, but you are a first-class Pokemon trainer. Of course you'd hate to admit it, you just get beaten by a 10-year-old? I don't actually know how age this game. I still can't believe my dragons lost to you. You got one dragon, mate. Maddie, you are now the Pokemon League champion. Or you would have been, but you have one more challenge left. There is one more trainer to face. That trainer is... Hello there, Maddie. Congratulations on your victory over Lance. What's with that look of surprise? Your timing is perfect, Professor. Maddie, the one you will face is... Professor Oak. Well, not really. It's Trace. He beat the lead before you. He is the Pokemon League champion. I kinda hate that it's a fake out here, because in the beta version of the first generation, Oak was actually supposed to be... Well, it's debatable whether or not he was supposed to be the champion. He was definitely supposed to be challengeable near or after the end of the game. It feels like a bit of a cop-out that they reference it, but don't actually do anything with it. It's Voltos. Or it's gonna be Oak the first time I played. I know, right? It would have been a pleasant surprise, a pleasant remix on this old formula. That's right. In the past, trainers who defeated the Elite Four were only recorded as champions. This time, however, we'll be officially establishing the champion as part of the Pokemon League. Professor Oak is here to officiate the crowning of the new champion. It seems only fitting that it should be either you or Trace. You're the two who took care of Team Rocket after all. Now then, head onwards to the stage of your final battle. Oak would have been so cool. I know! Okay, the states of my final battle. First we heal, and then we save. And then we hope that I didn't underestimate Trace. That's a good joke. Do we have... Oh, we have either. No, you know what? I'd rather waste a single either on a move that we might not need than I'd want to suddenly run out of something that we end up needing. If that makes sense. I honestly do not remember what Trace has. This is gonna be interesting. Oak should honestly have had a post-game fighter. Yes, agreed. Okay, Trace, here we are. You got here before us. Now get ready to be dethroned. You did it, Maddie! Oh man, that's great, I've been waiting! I beat the Elite Four and became the champion. You probably heard from the professor, right? From now on, the champion will be part of the Pokemon League and battle all kinds of trainers. I'm really glad my first opponent turned out to be you, Maddie. You're the one trainer I want to test my best against after all. Let's battle, Maddie. The champion's seat is on the line. The champion doesn't actually have a seat in this generation though. So. I hate how we don't have expressions. Yes, this is it. The final battle. Okay, Pidgeot. Not the best matchup. Honestly, I would have preferred to have had Sadako out first with our electric move. We're switching over. Oh yeah. I'm gonna lose some health, but I doubt it's gonna be more than like a third of our health. Am I being a bit cocky on this one? Slightly. See, that's just cheating. I was not allowed to buy my Mega Stone for Gengar, but you were allowed to... Oh, right. He did technically beat the league. He did... Okay. Never mind, he did beat the league, he's not cheating, he just got access to it before us. I'll still consider it cheating. And that's what cheaters get. I do like the color palette of Mega Pidgeot. Mega Pidgeot. Just as a side comment. Blizzard would have been super effective. We don't have Blizzard anymore? I'm fairly sure I removed Blizzard because you said that it was bad to have it, so I have Rock. A Stealth Rock instead from instead. I think at least. Can I double check that? Yeah, I have Stealth Rock instead of Blizzard. Wait, what was going out? Shoot, I've got so focused on it. Slowbro, right? Yeah, Slowbro. Slowbro we can take out and we can slice this cake in multiple ways. So I think we're going with the Ghost Manor. Boom. Got stab. Okay. Things are looking up. Sphere is leveling up. Rapid Dash. We want to switch over to Marowak for this one because Fire type and we have Earthquake. No brainer. I know I've said this basically every single stream since we started, but I just really adore the way they took the original music and remixed it into something that is more bearable to listen to, less grinding on the ears, basically. Also, it just sounds better. Like the originals have that charm. 8-bit music, 16-bit music, both of them have that charm. But if I was to listen to the soundtrack like as a background noise, I prefer something that sounds more like real instruments, even if it's still synthesized all of it. Raichu. Well, I mean, we're gonna stick here. There's his starter. Gonna Earthquake your rat. You are faster than me. Thunder. Hurts. Thunder should have missed, but minor detail because NPCs cheat. I almost guarantee you he's gonna keep hitting with Thunder. It's fine. You're gonna play dirty, I'm gonna play dirty. See, I told you. This is. I don't think I actually. This is without exaggeration. I don't think I've ever seen Trace miss with Thunder before. I don't know if that's just because my luck is so bad, or if he's actually coded to never miss. I'm glad I brought full health. Full restore. Okay. That one I wouldn't count towards the accuracy though, because that's basically countering a mechanic, making sure he couldn't hit. Regardless, the rat's out. You've been ratted out, mate. Wild Plume. Now I wish I had my Marowak. You can technically fix that, but I honestly don't think that's necessary. This is grass poison, right? I think we're just gonna Shadow Ball it. What is his ace? If it's not his starter, what is his ace? I can honestly not remember. Bye, Wild Bloom. Marowak? Really? I feel like I missed something. Why is... Oh, right. That's the Cubone he took in. That's actually kind of sweet. I can respect that. I can respect that. It was a bit bad for his starter. Got replaced because of... he found a... Also fitting his new ace in the hole is super effective against us. His starter is his ace, characters doesn't have to play the ace last. In fact, they rarely do. Oh really? Okay. I just thought that the Generation 1 rule specifically, so that might have just been the old Generation 1. I don't know. Learned something new. But it is still fitting that he picked the Orphan as his last stand. Okay, I admit it. Maddie, you're the strongest trainer in the world. In Kanto. No, you're not allowed. Stop getting in here, Soul Spear. There you go. Oh man, my reign is over already? That was pretty short. You're the champion now, Maddie. And as for me, well, I've got a new goal to work towards. Maddie. So you've done it at last. You defeated the Pokémon League. My sincerest congratulations. You've grown a great deal since you first caught Eevee and set out with that Pokédex of yours. Yes, Maddie, you've really come into your own as a fine young lady. And Trace, of course. You showed great resolve, never losing heart, as you saw your journey through to the end. I did see, though, in the way that you do battle, that kind heart of yours might still be causing you to hold yourself back when it comes to your Pokémon and to facing Maddie. It's hardly much of a weakness, but it may have cost you the battle this time. Regardless, the two of you showed us an extraordinary battle. Thanks, Professor. Maddie, you understand that your victory was not just your own doing, don't you? It was the marvelous bond you share with your Pokémon that brought you here. Now, Maddie, come with me. Hi, Trace. Now you lady loser. No, he's a fine dude. Ahem. Congratulations, Maddie. This is where we record forever the Pokemon you who have performed so admirably. The trainers here at the Pokemon League. This is the Hall of Fame. Being honored here is one of the greatest joys a Pokemon trainer may achieve. Maddie, you battled hard to become a Pokemon League champion. Let us record this great achievement of you and your Pokemon for all to remember. You technically did it. Here we go. Congratulations, champion. Our little team consisting of Marowak, which shouldn't have been up front, but it's fine. Tarago. Nathaniel, and Solsphere. UK accent? Yeah, I guess so. I have a tendency to do that, Dio. It's actually a fun story. When I took my further education, we were taught in UK English specifically, so that's why I have a bit of a, well, that and because I'm also from Europe, I have more of a UK edge to my English when I talk most of the time. So yeah, I guess Professor Oak is British now. Oh, that team. Well, there we go. That was our journey through this game. We're not done, of course. Next time... Oh, I missed it. Only Gen 8 does that because of Dynamax, but Dynamax is the only reason why, which is why Pierce never ends on his obstacle. That's a very good point, Rox, that I actually forgot about. But yes, we did end well, we technically ended the Monotype today, but we're not actually done yet. Next time, we will be taking on the 3 legendary birds and Mewtwo, as I've already said. And I will be looking up if there's anything else we need to do post-game. We're gonna stick around here because I'm gonna buy the Gengarite once I am through here and can save. Because I do not want to forget that. Yes. Woo! So now it's just credits for while we wait for us to be able to get through. I believe there is a bit of a cutscene when we load the game up again for the post-game, so we'll also do that today, just to get it out of the way. And then it's post-game next time. But theoretically speaking, we just beat the Monotype. We beat what would normally be required to beat the Monotype run. So, yeah, we did it. I also realized that my camera is currently covering up part of the credits. I'm gonna move over here on this corner instead for a bit, because here I don't cover stuff. The thing about Aces is that in basically all generations after Generation 1, what gets sent out when is dynamically based on what has an advantage on what you currently have out. Really? That started in Generation 2? I thought that started much later. Huh. The more you know. I didn't actually know that they optimized Generation 2's code, which is based on Generation 1, enough for that to be included. That's cool. I like these credits. Like, admittedly, sometimes I still miss the pixel art that they did, but this seems very fitting for the credits for Let's Go, to be honest. I like it. I'm still annoyed at the fact that my trainer sprite can't be customized more. Because blonde hair is not exactly... Well, I guess for Hex Madiak it's fine, because closer we get to white hair. Yeah, we're sticking with the credits because my philosophy is that even though people probably usually don't watch these, we're still looking at the slideshow. Plus, these people did make the game, and I'm technically just piggybacking off the game for this, so they do deserve all the credits. Even if Game 3 can sometimes be a bit douchebaggery in their execution of things, they still do make some good stuff. Well, at least, yeah, I mean, it's good. It rarely ever make masterpieces these days, unfortunately, but they still make good games. Fun games. But man, there's a lot of credits out there. That's one thing that I wish more games did. Interactive credits would be fun to pass time a bit faster, but I can see we're near the ending now that we have the copyright. Funny that they opted to do the C in a parentheses instead of the actual copyright symbol there. And we're back home. No, we're not. This is not Pewter City. Pallet Town. Oh, it is. I just thought that... Oh yeah, you're right. It is. Welcome home. Yeah. Question mark? No? Not over yet. Okay. Come on, Eevee, one last time. Oh. What do you have for me? A small bouquet that was made with heart and soul for a single trainer. Okay. If heart and soul is not a very vague hint that we might be getting heart, gold, soul, silver as Let's Go games, I don't know what is. Anybody home? Hey Maddie, I'm coming up. Good morning, Cancer Champion. But don't get too comfortable with that title. I plan on stealing it from you soon. First though, did you hear the rumors? There's talk going around about some crazy strong-looking Pokemon being spotted. What kind of Pokemon? I heard it looks super strong and super cool. The Pokemon was seen near Cerulean City, and apparently it ran away into a cave somewhere there. That's all I know. So, I say we both go and try to catch this Pokemon. Whoever catches it first is the winner. You're gonna lose, mate. You always lose. Because we're pro tag. No. Oh, there's more? Okay. Could also just be a reference. Yeah. Your world has expanded after becoming a champion. You can now fly up in the sky with Charizard, Aerodactyl, and Dragonite anywhere you want. Yeah. Hey, sorry to bug you while your world's expanding. Okay. Remember me? I'm Ronnie from Route 1. Now that you've successfully become champion, I've got some news for you. The Master Trainers, trainers that have spent their whole career training on one specific Pokemon, have appeared throughout Kanto. I'd say challenging the Eevee Master is a good place to start. The Pokemon route, if you want to face her. If you want to know the details, talk to me. We should probably see if we can take on the Gastly, Hunter and Gengar ones, shouldn't we? As well as Marowak. Next time, that is. Now I want my Gengarite. Completely forgot the Master Trainers, I think. I'm gonna have a look at how that works, because I actually did do that on my casual playthrough, because I couldn't really care less. But that might be interesting to at least try out next time. If we have time after we dealt with all the other stuff. But for now, Gengarite, our big prize for winning the championship. Are you here? There you are. I'm so thrilled to talk to me. I sell rare stones. Good for you. Give me Gengarite. Boom, 30,000. So just having this in my possessions should allow me to use it, right? So we now have we now have access to Mega Gengar. Cool. Mega Sadako. I'm gonna switch this up so that it looks more visually pleasing again. There we go. I'm gonna travel back to Pewter Alley Town real quick, and then I think we're gonna wrap this up for today. That's actually a really good timing. Everything's falling together. I keep saying that. Everything's just perfect, timing-wise. So, we beat the league, and next time we'll be taking on the legendaries, as I've been repeating myself over and over, but you know, I've failed to remember what else to say. So, that out of the way. I hope you guys enjoyed the series so far. We'll be doing the grand finale next time. I'm expecting it to be the grand finale. And then I will be talking about what we're going to be doing after this game. Other than that, on Thursday I am going to be streaming more Fatal Frame Project Zero, depending on where you're from. Which I don't think we're going to wrap that one up this week either. That might actually also, if timing is right, that might also wrap up next week, which is interesting timing. Then, Friday, a bit earlier than normal, I'm going to be playing more Tanto Kure, which is like the card game that some of you might have seen that I've been playing a bit of. Not sure how many of you are interested in that, but I find it chill, so, you know. Aside from that, we did it, we're champions, with Monotypes, with Ghosts. But, thank you very much for watching, everyone. It's been a blast this time. Very encouraging. Thank you very much for everyone who has been supporting with me with remembering how to do things, remembering what typings people have, etc, etc. It's when it's casual stuff like this, and when it's Pokemon that I keep forgetting things, then I don't mind the backseating. So thank you. But for now, we're gonna say goodbye. So thank you for watching. Take care. Stay safe. And I'll see you next time. Bye. Bum, 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 da-da-dum.